guys. Okay, so there's Maniacal Monkey Madness, and unfortunately, I was a little late with the guide because it took me 3 fucking days just to complete that quest. Because between work and me having no guide, I was pretty fucked, and I only had 75 defense. I am 99 strength, I'm 93 attack, but I'm only 75 defense. So me just steamrolling through every boss is like damn near impossible. But anyways, uh I was actually looking at Maniacal Monkeys because it seems like everybody and their mother had just discovered that, they were here. And like I was saying, unfortunately, I'm late to the guide, so it doesn't really make sense to be like, oh, this is your XP rate per hour, this and that. I just wanted to give some insight on the pros and cons. So the good thing about it is that these monkeys are undead, so you can equip Salvami and probably hit really fucking hard. And they come in bulk. They are highly aggressive. Their aggro range is, I guess, it's far higher than most NPCs. And the good thing about it is that they actually spawn really fast too. They have 65 hit points each, which means that they are, let me do the quick math. They're 260 experience per monkey, and since about 6 of them could be hit at one time, I mean, well, more than 6, it could be like 9 if you burst in the right spot. That's a shit ton of experience per hour. And I'm estimating like maybe like 220, 250 if you pay attention. I was getting 220. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I was on Netflix and I was doing some research papers, but I got 220 in no time. And the only thing that's really good about it is that they're the equivalent to the large skeletal monkeys, the zombie monkeys and skeletal monkeys down in Apatol, but they are minus the environmental damage coming from floor spikes, poison, and falling rocks. I can't tell you how AFKable this is. Like, this is not like, Nightmare Zone Guthin 6 hours overnight, but this is extremely AFKable. This is actually a good way to train range, and it was at one point a good way to make money as well. Despite what you see in my inventory, that actually wasn't like, oh, I brought a whole bunch of prayer potions. These are like the single doses that they drop. I just couldn't combine them all and drop it at the same time because every time I would stop, when somebody would hop, the monkeys would like flock to them. And when they did that, they're like, oh, okay, I got a free world. And then when I run over there and I'm like, nah, then they gotta leave. So that's the only bad thing about it too. You got to bring your prayer potions. It doesn't matter how many one doses that they drop. You're really not gonna sit there and click like 7, 8, 9 1 dose potions to make a 4 dose potion. You might as well just bring your own and just completely AFK. They used to drop rune scimitars, but unfortunately, Jagex seen this. Though this was like a really, really, really easy way to make money, so they removed the drops as of May 12th. And unfortunately, I made this video in the morning of May 12th, so good fight me. I'm trying to reflect the average RuneScape player, but it just gets harder and harder to like get money for me. Just being broke. Anyways, the bad thing about this spot is that because of people like a friend and stuff like that, they brought a lot of popularity to this spot. Like, nobody was here during the quest when I was doing it, but right after like that guide came out, they were just like flocking over here. So anyways, there's this kid named Rarely Sober. Here's a perfect example of why I hate this spot and why I feel like it's not all that. It's pretty cracked up. And this kid, I was actually trying to hop in the corner, and he was telling me to run west, and he was kind of being a little dick. And then he comes over, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, you obviously seen me trying to log. Like, I was in the corner trying to log out, and I told you I'm trying to log, and you're sitting there fucking cursing at me. So I'm like, you know what? You cursed at me. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna burst these monkeys now. Now you're fucking mad. You know what? Just cause. So the negative thing about this spot is that it's A, really popular now. It's probably just as popular as the skeletal monkeys now. B, you run into a lot of chodes in here, and C, you won't really find an empty world. Like, I got lucky earlier, but I had to go bank because that 1 dose like per drop shit was like fucking me up. So it's excellent experience per hour. You suffer far less damage. Extremely AFKable. It was profitable, but not anymore. You could pick up like the Adamant Arrow P++, but it's not really worth it. And it's actually really crowded most of the time. Like, I got really lucky. I had to hop about 15 worlds and I finally found one. But anyways, I hope this was good, and see you soon.